Colton, thank you. You're all ears for this one, I know. Parenting is not easy. It doesn't really get any easier. It might get harder, Colton. Hate to break it to you. But what about a particular career perspective, bringing that into the practice of parenting? It might be really helpful. Marjie Hadad is the author of The Power of PR Parenting, as in, yes, public relations. And she wrote this book at the recommendation of her grown daughter. So apparently this approach has been tested out and apparently it's working. So Marjie, we want to say good morning to you. I'm going to let the control room know I cannot hear, so we're going to have to pump this through the studio, please, if we're going to do this interview via Zoom. Marjie, good morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Lovely to see you.
Thank you so much. Let me know, how did this come to light? I imagine you're a PR professional.
Well, as you said, the topic was the idea of my older daughter. I have 3 children, boy, girl, girl. And they're all grown. And my daughter had said, Mom, you know, you made mistakes, but overall, I think you got it right. I think you should write a book that will help the next generation of moms have an easier time parenting based on your experience and expertise. And when I looked back, I understood that I had used my professional expertise as a public relation executive to bring up my children. Now, it worked for me, and I really hope that it works for the readers out there. So much so that there's a ripple effect, and that PR parenting continues for generations to come, and hopefully help to make this world a more respectful and peaceful place.
Well, Marjie, it must have felt great when you got that feedback from your daughter. Let's play devil's advocate here. People think PR and they think spin, right? They think, okay, something's going on, but we want people to think something great is going on, and so it's about messaging. That doesn't really work within the household, or does it?
It does, because public relations is about communication, about choosing your words, about choosing your tone, about choosing your delivery. And it's very important that we keep it positive, show the way, not dwell on the negative, but the positive and the things that we would hope that our children would do and the perspectives that they would adopt to show them the way in terms of performance, in terms of the writing, in terms of interaction.
Example, say your child gets in trouble at school, you get a note home about some bad behavior. How do we handle it from a PR perspective internally?
From a PR perspective, the first thing you do is ask questions. Tell me about it. Why did this happen? I'd like to hear from your perspective how this came down. And then break it down and understand how this developed. And then say, okay, that was one way to do it. If we could go back and do it again, what would be the alternative? And let's try to improve for the next time.
And so really it comes down to just effective communication and also maybe not belaboring the points when things do go wrong, because things go wrong every day for everybody.
Correct. We have to be ready for the expected. We have to be ready for the unexpected.
So as you were working on this book, did you collaborate at all with your children, and were there any examples that made it into the pages of your book that were meaningful to them?
My children approved all of the stories that are in this book. The good, the hiccups, and the reason being is because we wanted families out there, parents and kids, teachers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, coaches, to benefit from our hindsight and to be able to mirror the successes, skip the hiccups, and to do it better. The whole idea is to help. And my son and my daughter actually wrote the foreword to the book.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. I think that is a tremendous, tremendous compliment to have that perspective when we step back and go, hey, she was doing a really good job, and we benefited from all of the expertise that she brought in from her professional life and in our household as the manager of the house as well. So thank you very much. Another great idea for maybe a book for this Mother's Day, or for anybody important in your life.
I certainly hope it helps as many people out there and that they can benefit.
Thank you.